Hello to all my friends out there. So what this is this is my box of tea. I have a box of tea in the stockpile, and I don't want to take a chance, no beverages except water. Furthermore, your tea or coffee could be used for barter. And it's a cheap beverage too. And one of the cheapest cheapest teas is you can buy 100 bags at Dollar Tree, and I keep mine in baggies, and they won't go stale. So now I want to have a little tea. So what I started doing is making some nice big ice cubes, and if you have big ones, they're gonna last for a while, especially if you're putting fresh brewed tea over your ice. It's gonna melt your ice. So I'll put about 1 cup in there. Yeah, that's about 1 cup. So that's a nice hefty tea. Okay, so now for the mystery cookies. Okay, these are coconut cookies, and how I made these coconut cookies is I used my easy cookie recipe, and I used a white cake. I used 1 egg replacer, which is 2 tablespoons warm water, and 1 1/2 teaspoons egg replacer. I use about a tablespoon of water, and I use 1/4 cup margarine because I made a half a batch. If you make a half a batch, because it's so easy to make, so sometimes you can get cake mixes for 88 cents. And here's the egg replacer. So this, anything like, pretty soon I'm going to make some potato cakes, or if I made meatloaf or anything that, just uses the egg for a binder, salmon patties, you can use your egg replacer. And then I had this in the stockpile. Oh, you guys, I bought this for $1. Now I'll keep it in the refrigerator. I don't remember seeing these anymore. So I'm going to be looking around for the $1 coconut oil. Okay, so now life is good. I can enjoy myself. I put a little handful of coconut in my cookie dough. I just ground it in my blender to pulverize it. I could eat these cookies just like this. See how nice they turned out with the, see, you can see the coconut in there. So I saved my frosting from the last batch of mystery cookies, and I just need a tiny bit of frosting on each cookie. My frosting is frozen. So, if you want to go somewhere and you need to take a little batch of cookies, once you learn this easy cookie recipe, you can mix it up. Let's see, I have panucci cookie on a yellow one, and I had some cherry, maraschino cherries in one. So I have some canned frosting. And then, just before I bake the cookies, I toasted some coconut. So these should be some very tasty cookies. Let's see what happened. Okay, so, as usual, my followers were super lovable. And this morning I did a video on stockpiling up, and a $5 challenge, and I was super happy because I got a really good, already I got a super good challenge. Someone did one, which I didn't expect. So I was nothing but happy, and I got a really good salsa recipe. So that made me really happy. And I posted those on my Twitter. I posted those on my Twitter. And I will give them to you in 1 second. So I'm excited about that. You know, on these $5 challenge things, the more cheap ways of buying groceries and existing that you have, the better chance you have of never running out of food. That's very undesirable. You don't have to have a lot of money either to buy some pretty good food. I feel fortunate to have my followers. I have had so many great comments that have been really helpful, personally helpful to me. Yummy, these cookies are good, you guys. And so then I will just freeze the rest of my frosting for the next batch. I have 2 more days of freedom, and then I'll go back on the low carb diet for 3 days. 4 days off, 3 days on, because it seems to be working. So you might be thinking, well, by eating these cookies and going off the diet, you're prolonging the length of your diet. Well, what you're doing too is you're ensuring the success of your diet, because if you hate your diet and you don't stay on your diet, then it's not going to last. And believe it or not, I'm not doing it, but you know what I really felt like eating, which cracked me up? I felt like eating some bacon and eggs. That's one of my low carb diets. Look at this, you guys. If you like coconut, you'll love this. So far, all my mystery cookies have been really yummy and cheap, especially if you use the egg replacer. If you use a regular egg, strongly possible that your cookies might taste a little bit better. But these are really good cookies. No one would say, hey, you use egg replacer in these cookies. They would never know. Look at these yummy cookies. So there's a little ground coconut in the cookie. And then there's toasted cookie on top. All right, now let me give you Jessica's. Wow, thank you, Jessica, very much. I really like this $5 challenge. $2 for a 12-pack of ramen noodles. I like them. I can eat them this is my kind of food. 1 loaf bread, and then you have 2 kinds of sandwiches. You have peanut butter or you have bologna. So this is what I like to eat every single day anyway, soup and sandwiches. So I thought this was thank you very much. God is probably going to give you a zillion blessings for that one. All right, now look at this salsa. Equal amounts, I hope I got this right, tomato and green peppers, banana and hot peppers, I assume to your taste, garlic, cloves or powder, onion, your choice, cilantro, fresh, dried, or chopped. I'm going to buy me a cilantro plant. They have them at Walmart for like $3.30. 1 tablespoon lemon or lime juice, 1 teaspoon olive oil, mix, and then add chili powder and hot sauce. So this is exactly what I was looking for, because say if I want to make a bean tostada or a quesadilla, I want a nice big pile of this salsa to eat with it. Or with all those tortilla chips, I could make myself a batch of. Check this stuff out. If you can see it for $1, that would be a good thing to stockpile. And it really made, look how yummy it made my cookies. You guys gotta make these. These are easy to make. If you love coconut, you will love these. If you have the vanilla pudding in your stockpile, you can add the ground coconut to your pudding and put the toasted coconut on top and make a really good pie with either graham cracker crust or regular crust, homemade. Okay, you guys, thank you for all the comments. I would like to ask you for a like. I would like to ask you for a comment if you have any easy cookie recipes like this easy cookie recipe, or any brilliant ideas of how to make extra tasty cookies. And I would like to invite you to be part of the Crazy Chief family. And God bless you all. And hi to everyone in Indiana, not Indianapolis. Hope you're doing better, Mr. Charles, and God bless you all.